My best friend's fiancé was so stupid that his own mom advised her to break up with him. I hope for her own well-being that she listens. My best friend Sage started dating Kevin about 2 years before this incident. Things seemed to be going all right between them. She told me he was a bit of a derp and sometimes incredibly oblivious to some things. He couldn't pick up subtle cues, and even suggestions flew over his head with about a mile of airspace between his skull and the suggestion. She originally chalked it up to him being on the autism spectrum, as she has a few other friends who have similar problems picking up cues. So she just switched her behavior from talking to neurotypical to talking to neurodivergent, and the bumps smoothed out for a while. Then the talk of taking the relationship seriously came up: marriage, becoming a family, adopting her kids. That's when the plane hit the mountain with a cartoonish bang. Kevin announced that he wanted to DNA test Sage's kids to make sure they were his. Sage said she had to come to a full stop in the conversation for several seconds while her brain rebooted. She then went on to explain that, "They're not your kids. You know they're not. My ex-husband and I had them together before I ever met you." He replied, "Yeah, and now that